Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Wednesday, the 20th of July. With Robert Murray McShane today, we read Mark chapter 2. And as in so much of the gospel, we have a list of times when Jesus had a falling out with the scribes and the Pharisees and a debate with them. And towards the end of the chapter, his disciples on a Sabbath are walking through the field, pulling off grains of wheat, rubbing them to clean them and eating them. And the Pharisees are saying, oh, they're doing work on the Sabbath. That's illegal. And Jesus stops and says, hold on, haven't you seen what David did? David went and ate the consecrated bread that only the priests are supposed to eat. And then he has this wonderful saying. Then he said to them, verse 27, he said to them, the Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath. And that's a wonderful insight. The Sabbath was made for man. God gave us all his laws that we may flourish. And instead what the Pharisees were doing is they were focusing on what you may not do this, you may not do that. They were focusing on the restrictions rather than on the positives, that the Sabbath was made as a day of rest for you to recover. God wanted you to go and worship so that you could join your community. And as Christians, we so often focus on the thou shalt nots, and we can end up being a bit negative. You may not do this, and that's why Christians end up with the title of killjoys. In actual fact, we should be the most joyful people in the world. And instead of looking at thou shalt not steal, God wants you to be protected. He doesn't want anybody to steal. He wants you to be safe in your home. You shall not lie. God doesn't want you just not to lie. He wants nobody to lie about you. He wants there only to be truth in the community. God wants truth to flourish. Thou shalt not commit adultery. God doesn't want to spoil fun. He wants you to have the best marriage possible. And he set that in place. And all his laws, we can either look at the negative side or we can look at what the positive is. And so as Christians, we need to focus on the positive. God has made the Sabbath for us so that we may flourish. And as we go through today, just recognize God wants the best for you. And all his commands aren't to limit you, they're to encourage, to grow you, to give you the best that you possibly can have, to give you protection and to help you to be the best individual that you can. So be encouraged as you go through the day, walking with God, that God is wanting the best for all of us. Because as we reflect the best that we can be, it's for his glory. And people are drawn to that. So be encouraged and know that you are blessed.